Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I have the update for my project pan or planto pan. I don't really know. It started out as planto pan, but it's been more of a project pan. Now I missed last month's update. I had just returned from Tomorrowland, which was a long weekend. I was due to film. My husband was still off. I was still off. We did a lot of fun things. We also rested a lot because doing a festival for a whole weekend takes its toll. And we're not 20 anymore. So I didn't really film that week, and I also didn't really have a whole lot of progress. So I just made the decision to upload a different video instead of my Project Pan update, and just postpone my update with another month so that I could hopefully make some more progress. And I did, not on all items, but I did make some progress. So let's go check out my products. So I'm gonna start out with body care. Not that I have a lot left, actually. I have three items left that I consider not makeup. Is it really body care? One is more nail product, but okay. The first one is my moisturizer. This was in a set with a shampoo that I've already used up. And I've been using this as a moisturizer. It's for babies. Works for my face as well. And I haven't really been using this a whole lot. My main moisturizer was sunscreen, especially during my time off, because I spent a lot of time outside. It was good weather for most of my weeks off. And it's gonna be very hot again in a few days here, so I will not be using this as much. I did manage to put a line up, but it isn't as much progress as I would have loved for 2 months of using this. But yeah, we will get it finished. I think by the end of the year it should be finished. And the same goes actually kind of for my hand cream lotion. Not as much progress as I would have loved to see in 2 months, but again, this is one that I usually use when I'm at work. I have it on my desk, so not being at work, this was just in my bag and I barely touched it. So this is the progress that I managed to make. Still, there's a jump, so I'm happy, and we're getting closer to the end. But for 2 months, it's not as big of a jump as I would have hoped. And then the last non-makeup item is a nail oil, or like a cuticle oil. This I use to take off my gel polish. I have a peel-off base that peels off when you use oil. So I use this a lot when I try to take it off. So every 2 weeks I use this and like rub it in to get my gel polishes off. Here is the progress. Let's see if it wants to focus. So we did jump down more than usual, which is good, but it's going slow, and it's not really my preferred container to take these nails off because it's a roller ball. And it's easier to like get under the already peeling gel with like a brush or something, not with a roller, but I'm making it work and I'm trying to get this finished. And then I have some makeup items. The first one is my white eye pencil. It still looks the same. I feel like, even though I'm like marking it and stuff, I feel like it's not changing. I don't know why, but here is the white pencil. It is tiny, and I have made a new marking. But this is for 2 months of use, so we went from this to this. That is not a lot of progress for 2 months. I do have to say, in the summer months, I've not just been wearing a whole lot of makeup, and if I have, it's been very simple, just one shadow over the lid and call it a day, some mascara. So I think I missed out on some opportunities to use this, and also there's just been a lot of days where I cannot be bothered to put on makeup. So maybe that's the explanation of why this is slowing down. I hope to pick it back up once the colder months are upon us. I don't want to think about those just yet because I'm loving this very hot, humid weather. I live for this. The sunshine makes me feel alive. So I don't want to think about the colder months just yet, but when they're back, I think this is going to go faster than it is now. But then I have something very exciting. This has been a long time coming, and I now had 2 months to complete my goal, and I definitely did. I actually completed this after 1 month. This was like the only thing that I was like, this is gonna make the update good, but the rest was meh, so I waited another month to film. But this is my Beauty Bay lip balm in the shade Strawberry, and I completely finished this. I cannot roll it up any further, and I cannot use it anymore because the plastic scrapes my lips. So finally this is done. Do I have another one? I don't think so. I think I had the cherry one, but I decluttered that one because I didn't love it. And I also finished the coconut one. So that was with this a set. I had 3. So I finished 2 of the set, which is very nice. And then one got decluttered because I didn't love it. So this is the last lip balm that I have in my collection. That is fun. I don't know if I would repurchase. I mean, I liked the strawberry one. I loved the coconut one. I don't know if I can get them separately or only in a set. If I can just get the set, I wouldn't purchase it because there's already one that I don't use. But if I could buy them separately, I think I would definitely repurchase the coconut one because that was my favorite one. But yeah, that one is done. Very nice. And then I also have the BH Cosmetics Juicy Gossip Lip Oil. This is my replacement for my lip balm. I use this almost every day. Again, I didn't really use it when I wasn't in the office, but it still made quite a good jump on here. So the orange line was 2 months ago, and then we're down to the blue line, and there's not as much left. I think a good like 3 to 4 months and this is done. So this could be done by the end of the year, and I'm gonna try my best to complete that. And then the last 2 items rolled in last time. I have some Franken blushes that I wanted to use 25 times. This is the palette with them. You can see, I think this is my most used one. Although this one is also used a whole lot, but you can just not tell. Like, it doesn't look like it has been used once, but I've had this since my Novel Dreamy palette was my Panna palette. I think that's 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe even. And I've been using it since then. It looks brand new, but oh well. I wanted to use this palette 25 times. I'm currently at 20 uses, so didn't quite make it in 2 months, but that's fine. I will keep it in for another 5 uses and probably more because I just use these blushes pretty much every day. So there's that. And then the last item that rolled in last month is one that you can definitely see the usage on this. I rolled in a 𝓮𝓮𝓼 eyeshadow. This is just a lid setting shade. I just want to finish that. It had been in multiple rounds of Expand Those pans, and it's time to finish it up. So this is what it currently looks like. I hit the side of the pan yesterday. It is definitely time to repress it because picking up product is very difficult. So I'm definitely gonna do that after this update, after filming this, because it's getting difficult to use. But there's that, and I think I don't want to say it's done in a month, but after repressing, the formula always kind of changes. So it might be done within a month. It might take me 2 months, but I think that's 2 months at the most, and then it's done. So that would be good. And then I decided to roll in one item. This is something that I just use every night when I take off my makeup. So it isn't per se something that I want to move out of my collection, but I thought it would be a fun product to look at and see the progress on. And I already bought a backup of this, so there's that. This is the W7 Berry Clean Makeup Remover and Cleansing Balm. This is what it looks like. I previously had the peach version of this. I think I finished 2 of the peach version of this, and now I have the berry version. Online, this was like 1 or 2 euros more expensive than the peach one, and I was like, why would I bother? But I found it in a store and it was cheap, so I bought it. Then I was almost out of the peach one, so I bought this one. And then I realized that I like the smell of this a little bit more than the peach one. So I've been going back to that store to buy the berry one. This is what it looks like. It has a little thingy on top. This is what my tub looks like. So it's been very well used. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. It smells like fruity berry candies. I really love it. And I just take a little bit of this every night and remove my makeup with it. And then I also always wash with like a soap, or I use a microfiber cloth to rinse off the excess. Smells so good. And I have this little spoon thing that I use to pick it up from the tub because I don't want to put my fingers in it and spread bacteria in the tub. So there's that. I want to finish this. I really don't know how long that's going to take me, but since I use it every night, I thought it would be fun to see the progress. I don't know. And since I already have a backup, I don't want to stall on using this. Not that I do, but I could. But I already have a backup, so I should be using this and should be getting it out of my collection, and then have a new one to replace it. So there it is. There is my update. I'm sorry, it felt very rambly and I couldn't really find the words, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will hopefully see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.